I think the biggest thing that I am really proud of is we had DODD came back for accreditation and identified, some things we needed to work on, and had indicated they would be back in November of 23. We worked really hard to address those things, and one of those things being culture, one of those things being what our internal relationships with each other and that kind of thing was. And when the state came back, they commented about the change they saw in just that, basically just that short year since they had been here in 2022. And that coupled with the, different compliance things and whatnot that we had worked on, we got our 3-year accreditation back. And I think that is a huge achievement. And that's just all the credit goes to all of our wonderful, hardworking employees here at the board, because it was a group team effort. I think we as a board also can be very proud of several new events that we initiated and things that we did out in the community to be more a part of our community, whether it was some different events during DD Awareness Month, whether it was a storytelling event at the Glass Pavilion at the Art Museum, and anything like that we do to build our relationship with our community is amazing.
I started with the board quite young, probably early 20s, I would say, 21. So I've been here for a very long time, been with a lot of different people, got to meet a lot of different people. It's a very, very cool place. I went through a rough patch for a little while. My SACs on my team, everybody on my team, Jason Dura, Robin Vargo, all them helped me get a guardian, and then I got my guardianship back in 2023. Robin is a very dedicated and strong and she's very reliable SAS. She will do whatever she has to make sure your needs are met and you're taken care of. Just to know that you have somebody to help back you up, like when you need help, like your SAS. Like my SAS is awesome. She's cool. I would tell her that I love her and thanks for always having my back and looking out for me and making sure I'm, happy and comfortable,
Some of the things that I saw in Columbus compared to the work that's happening here in Lucas County was the passion. When members of the board or from the disability community would come visit my office was a passion that they gave for the reason they might need, additional funding or just telling us the work that they're doing in the community. And so from that, though, I've taken the opportunity to go visit throughout our community and seeing the good work. And I'm just really proud, again, of Lucas County and how we put our arms around everyone. And I remember at a time when we were talking about transportation and if we're going to be able to have a public transportation system within our community. And when I was looking at that opportunity, I was looking at the people that we're going to lose if we didn't have public transportation in our community. And a lot of that vast majority of folks would be folks with disabilities not being able to get to work some days. So I'm really proud of the partnership that we have formed in our community with TARDA and with this disability community, because that gives all citizens the opportunity to be able to live, work, have fun, and retire right here in Lucas County.
Yeah, so we had Michelle on our early intervention team for our son Graydon, who was diagnosed with retinoblastoma. Obviously, we were going through helping Graydon meet developmental milestones while doing cancer treatment. And so that was a whole another level of care that was needed. And so Michelle was really kind of critical part of our team. I mean, we had doctors and nurses and everything. And even after Graydon had passed away, we remained in contact with her. And I would say, raising a child who had, a sickness and then raising twins, like it definitely takes a village to raise children. And Michelle's been part of our village for many years, and so when the boys needed early intervention again, we made a specific request, like, this is someone who has seen us through some really good times and our darkest moments as a family, and we wanted her to continue to be part of our team and build those relationships with our kids.
Well, we started originally just with Henry because we noticed around 6 or 7 months he just wasn't doing the physical milestones as quickly as we thought he should, not really sitting up, not really crawling. And so that's when we first contacted Michelle, and in the year or so that we've been with the service, he's jumping and running and climbing and everything. So he's right back caught up with where he should be.
I would say thank you to Michelle for sure. It makes me emotional to think about how she's been with us on our journey of parenthood. I mean, we haven't seen any other practitioner in any facet see us through as much of parenting as she has. And additionally, she's working with our children, but she's also working with us, calming our anxieties and being that resource with us. So I would definitely say thank you, and you are making a difference in the lives of families in this area.
Yes.
I think the thing that makes Lucas County stand out, and I'm not going to throw shade on other communities, but there is such a sense of social investment in our community, and that translates into loving, caring people that work in our systems that want to generally be a part of a solution for whatever system they're happen to be working in. There's a genuine love for the work, which translates into the quality of the service. I think that the more we work together and have an experience in collaborating between the Mental Health and Recovery Services Board and the Board of Developmental Disabilities, the better we get at the collaboration. There is so much overlap between individuals in both systems. And so that creates opportunities for us to think differently about how we serve individuals in our system, right? We know one size doesn't fit all, right? And of course, your individuals, your employees, your superintendent, and right on down the line are just tremendous advocates for individuals and help us understand a little better about what we could do better.
The Lucas County Board of Developmental Disabilities was incredible in terms of helping me gain the knowledge I needed. One of the very first tasks I had to do is renew our license to be able to provide the programming that we do. And the employees here were so incredibly helpful for getting us underway and helping me learn all the compliance requirements that I needed to make sure that we are compliant and keeping our campers safe and learning new skills and having fun at camp. The board has always supported our summer camp program, Courageous Acres. As far back as when I started, and even during quarantine, they helped with a grant so that we could provide virtual programming to our participants, which helped me get things underway and forge that relationship with the board. Most recently, in September, we started our adult day support program, Courageous Connections, and once again, the Lucas County Board came through. We have a $10,000 grant that was provided to us that allowed me to finally replace the oven that is in our kitchen that has not been operable, so that we can begin a small business called Courageous K9 Creations, and I'm looking forward to the future and what all of that entails for the participants in our adult day support program.
Historically, over the last 6 or 7 years, we have done annual goals. And to me, it's hard to know where you're going or if you're on the right track if you don't have kind of set that vision. And when you're developing just goals on an annual basis versus setting goals for the next 3 to 5 years, how do you exactly know that you're moving in the right direction? It was important to me to be able to get back to having a strategic plan. So, we will have that vision for exactly what we want to achieve over the next 3 years. So going through the strategic planning process, we have engaged a cross-section of our employees. We will have community partners, providers, family members, individuals, all participating and giving us feedback on how we've been doing, if there's anything we need to do different, and what they would like us to achieve, what they think our goals and our future should look like as an agency. And so we'll take all of that information and put a really awesome plan together. And I'm excited for that because I'm excited to be able to have the vision, the conversation of the vision, and what do we want to look like? What do we want to be as an agency? Not only for ourselves, but for our individuals and families, our community, all of the stakeholders, and have those pillars and things that we'll work on, and be able to actually get data on how are we doing and are we progressing. I am so excited about where we're at and where I think our future as an agency will be. We have amazing people, just the creativity and the innovation. And, Lucas County historically has always been known as innovative in the state. And I am excited to get back to that. And I'm excited to continue that tradition because I think that is what the people that we serve deserve from us. And I'm so excited about that and what the future holds for us.